Pinuligan ka, tapos ano, wala na.
Wala talaga siguro, pero talagang binigyan ko na yung best ko talaga. Nakalamuan niya na, Japan na, kaya, hindi sa punta lang nakatakot sa kanila, sa kanya, talagang basta sa akin kanina, ginawa ko yung best ko. Yun, nasa masalamat ko sa mga kababayan ng Pangasinan. Pasensya na kayo kung hindi ko na ako kayo sa para sa amin. Nasabi kanina, tumutulong naman sa nila na yung Malaysia. Kaya yung mga Pinoy na talagang gusto nila na mag-champion talaga. Pero yun na natin sa Spain. Ang kondisyon sana ako kanina, okay sana. Pasalamat ko rin kasi gumamit ako sa tennis line na masaya pa rin kahit masaya naman ako pero gawin talaga sabi nga dating para sa akin.
Corpus, however, did just enough to still help his team MPT drive up Edge Standard Insurance Philippines at the very last moment to win a collective 1 million pesos in the final team general classification standings. In a rundown of the prior 7 stages, Ju established his eventual tournament-winning time advantage in a dominant Stage 1 conquest at Pawai, Ilocos Norte with a 4-minute 22-second gap over the next best rider. The Stage 2 team trial in Bigan, Ilocos Sur was ruled by Standard Insurance Philippines, while Stages 3 and 4 across Agoo, La Union and Clark, Pampanga were both snatched at the very last second by Victoria Sports' young sprinter, Ian Cahupo. Former Raider-turned-winner Joseph Javignaro of Excellent Noodles convincingly ruled Stage 5 or the Clark-to-Clark Pampanga Tarlac Loop, while Malaysian rider Muhammad Wahi ruled Stage 6 at Lingayen, Pangasinan, the hotbed of Philippine cycling. Stage 6 was also most notable for Mervin Corpus, shaving a significant 2-minute stretch from Daeyong Ju's lead, which ultimately played a part in Corpus' Stage 8 provisional lead before falling apart in the final ascent. Javignaro seized the moment one last time in the Stage 7 individual time trial at Labrador, Pangasinan, before the tour culminated in a razor-thin championship win for Daeyong Ju. Across 1,000 kilometers, 1,000 more lessons were learned, and countless more memories were made. While victors and losers were known, the true winner, the true essence of this Tour of Luzon stands alone. That all of this is for the love and the great revival of Philippine cycling. One last time to the 2025 Tour of Luzon, Jerry Saga, Raptor, Baguio City.
Get ready to be shocked. Agoda's 20th birthday sale is coming, filled with big surprises, giving you the biggest discounts. So mark your calendars for the biggest sale of the year. Ano ang dapat kainin at kung ano ang dapat iwasan kapag mayroon kang pananakit ng buto at kasu-kasuan ay isang katanungan na maraming tao ang interesado dahil ang dieta ay may malaking impluensya sa pananakit. Ang artikulo sa ibaba ay magbibigay ng sagot sa alalahaning ito.
Joint pain makes it difficult to walking, moving and working, which also affects our mental state, making us less optimistic and cheerful than when we were healthy. In my opinion, there are 3 most important things that people with health issues pay special attention to. First, we need to focus on our diet, eat regularly, nutritious meals, and supplement with food rich in calcium, protein, and healthy fats. Second, we must develop an exercise routine suitable for our health condition. Lastly, people with joint problems add supplements specifically for joints to your diet, which directly help reduce pain and nourish the joint for better health. With years of experience in healthcare, I highly recommend Oversure Gold. Joint support nut milk. The first joint support nut milk
Lompat. Lompat ako.
Hoy.
Because I lompat.
Ang inaantay ng lahat ang huling laban sa Top of the Zone 2025 sa bahang magsasabi sa individual at saka sa
Kamayang ang pang-charge na.
Inaabangan nito yung mga mananalo.
Dito ka muna ito, mag-yef-yef ako. Dito ka sa side namin para madali.
Kaagawan at nakatatak talaga sa buong sulok pa ng mundo kapag tinatanong ka kung sino ang kumuha sa pagpapaligan o
Sino?
of the mountain. Napakabigat nga ang labanan ngayon at si Kalkal. Natin po, siya ay matigapay. Naglalakbay kami noon. Ngayon po ng traffic up.
So Francis, kaya mo bang
Ang Taiwan. Isang ambog na may hikat.
dahil sa tindi ng disgrasya sa SCTEX?
Gravel, burnout, mountain bike.
Ma'am, galing ka usap. If we asked each of the experts,
人がいて暮らしがある。そこには必ず
Mukhang sarado yung buong daan.
Ata. Hindi mo yan pwede may kasalubong sila.
Oh,
Ang layo ng level ng mga cyclist dito sa Pilipinas sa kanilang pinapanood ko. Malaso na nga ambog ng mga taga-Pangasinan, basang nadali. Yung isa yung pagitan niya
wala
dun sa Korean.
sa kahit Pinoy na second place, third
Ay,
place.
Pinoy. Halos karamihan Pinoy dyan. Yung ang diferensya ng Koreano tsaka dun sa isang magaling na Pinoy, 6 seconds lang. Nang
So
sakto.
sabi nila tagang Pilipinas ata.
Ayun. Basta yung interview yung magaling na
Itong mga sasakyan na yan, nag-ano lang.
ano yung alala niya? Mag-escort ka sa mga nagkita. Lagi yung may mga nakamoto. So, sa ibang bansa mga bike, nakita ko may mga sumusunod by team, di ba? By team. May mga extra bike yun.
Yan ang extra bike
Kung mag-crash or ano, papalitan yung bike.
yung nanalo, yung naglatan siya pero nanalo, yung Koreanong panga. Inopen na niya sa
Gawin ko na ginaganap yung dalagan mo. May naka-max na. Magpalit niya ni Pot. Ang lang ka mo. Nakano ka? 20. Ay, gusto daw lang ka na video. Yung pinapanood ko mamalagi si Pogi. Ang pala nila Pogi. Pero Slovenia nata. Yun kasi pinapanood ko. Kung saka natitikat ko na dalaga nga tumamang 60. 62 ata.
Ano mo malalaman?
Ay, kasi may tinitingnan yung bike niya nung natapos yung race. 60...
May gadget?
Hindi, titingnan lang. Di ba ipaparada yung bike tapos titingnan lang para mga blue vloggers. Nakatubay ka doon. Ang pupulit ko. Charger.
Sige ba?
Ayan, yan yung magaling.
Si Joshua.
Pay sukul pati sa dalikan sadya.
Take Dr. Prescribed Unicorn. It's 4 times B12 versus a generic B vitamin spread.
Bakit?
Helps relieve the symptoms of nerve damage. Ask your
Dahan naman mag-ano ka. Grabe naman ito
Nabantayan natin sa trangko. Akala nila basta-basta ang pangit dito sa license. Hindi po. Number 83, 84, 81 ng Malaysia. Tatlo nag-drop na po sila. Napag-iwanan na po sila ng ating lead group. Kabilang natin po dyan si Dominic Perez ng Exodus.
So mamaya lang titignan natin ang talagang difference ng peloton from the lead group. Pero as of now, hindi na professional yellow jersey bearer ang ating kababayan. No? Tignan natin if I think is not check natin ang numero. No? Let's make sure who this rider is. But for the meantime, yung kalamangan ng lead group to the peloton is already very, very small. Alright mga kaibigan, ito
Wala
si
na
Nash
yun.
Limpo ito mga kaibigan. Of course, from the Reina Equator, a tour the Taiwan KOM ngayon now holds the yellow, the 7-man
Basket,
chaser mga
TikTok.
kaibigan. At iniwan po mga kaibigan nitong si Nash Limpo mga kaibigan na talagang non-climber at pag once na na-reach itong cannon or lion's head ay talagang
Matindi ka doon sa tadad siya overtake. Diba yung iba tumataya? Yung nakaupo lang. Tapos makikita mo ang bilis niya na nga. Yung mga kasama, yung mga humahabol sa may nakatayo na.
At kasama sa pitong ito, no, ay ang yellow jersey wearer.
Yung isang bike nun, alam ko din-display nila dyan sa ano eh. Colnago sa BGC ata.
Kasama po
1 million mahigit yung bike. Binibenta.
So ito, ang number 1 na tumatakbo ngayon, itong number 7, no? Tapos yung 7-man group. At doon naman sa third group natin, ang ating yellow jersey bearer, 141, na lumalapit na sa ating lead group partner Randy.
Ayun, oo, nahuli yung isang senyas na nasa pangatlo pala itong yellow jersey wearer natin, no? Pangatlo na siya na grupo. Hinahanap natin ngayon kung nasaan ang mga naiiwan at nahuli.
I-search mo ito si Tadej. Si Pudjak. I-type mo. Tadej. T-A-D. T-A-D. Yan. Ito, kuna alam ito. Ano yung isa? Yung... Yan.
4 months ago.
Sige, click mo. Tapos diba nagre-race, ano? Ha?
Kasali din.
Ay, hindi mo ka tumisali. Bro, hindi matawas. Basang panamak ang mga kan. Ano ano yan, di ba? Magre-race. Halimbawa, 100 kilometers. 30 kilometers pa lang, mauunan na siya. Tapos daan na nakahabol hanggang...
every day. So you're up to 100% dandruff-free every day. Head and shoulders.
Team UAE sila, yan yun. Nasa harap. Strade Bianche. Di ba yan, marami. Di ba, ang dami. Tapos magsosolo na siya. Iiwan niya na lahat. Daan na nakabakan. Ayun siya. Kaya mo, hindi yan tatayo. Paakyat yan. Siya yung pangalawa ngayon. Nasa likod. Ayan, pangalawa niya na. Ayan. Ha? Pukadjar ba? Pudjakar? Ano ba? Di ba may tumatayo? Ayan siya, tingnan mo. Hindi mo siya tumatayo, nakaupo lang siya. Tadej Pogacar. Ayan, tingnan mo. Ay, tumayo siya ng konti. Ayan, wala na siyang kasama. Mag-isa niya na hanggang finish line.
Angkad mo.
Hindi. May mas matatangkad pa sa kanya. Ayan yung ito ata yung bike na naka-display sa Manila, yung itim na Colnago. D4. Ayan, wala na siyang kasama. Sa likod, wala na. Please. Ilan ba yung likod niya? Ay, maliit lang yung likod niya. Talagang malakas lang pumedal tong hayop na to.
That's exactly what he's done. Tadej Pogacar turning his first pedal strokes in anger in 2024 in a year where
Ay, mga kasama niya, ang layo na. Ay, ito, tarik, di ba? Siya ilang seconds lang siyang tumayo, tapos umupo na ulit.
He told the interviewers this morning that he would attack here at this 5-star sector, longest of the race, Monte Santa Maria. Looking at the distance, it's spectacular. But Pogacar, the Slovenian champion, has no time to check things up. He'll have taken in the scenery on his recon ride. He's come with white frosted hair tips for what he called the white road race. It's more like the brown roads today because it has been lashing it down with rain.
Ang tanglay sa likod nung na-picture. Ako kan magampang na lang ako sa likod kasi
The race is being chased by Pogacar though and nobody else.
paakyat yan. Tapos bababa na.
Tadej Pogacar, in the space of 3 to 4 kilometers since his attack, has taken a minute now on the chasing route. There is Pogacar. He said he would attack on the hardest sector today. He's done that. Monte Santa Maria is out of the way. We now have the longest part of the race without any dirt sectors to go. Today Pogacar has 2 minutes on the chasing route, 1 minute 30 on Maximum Hills. A caveat and a pretty big one that there are still 70.5 kilometers to go, and this is Tadej Pogacar's first race of the season.
Ngarangan na nga rin na iba kaysa niya. Nang pangitikan, may putik yung shades mo, ano? Ano pa makikita yan, ayot ka? Kulnago. Gak kalabang.
This is an important point in the race because this is where, in the history of Strade Bianche,
Strade Bianche.
Yeah, we're onto the circuit now. Normally you get to quality smooth and be going, hang on a minute, we're getting towards the end of the race now. Not this year. There's still 49 kilometers to go for the man who has almost 3 minutes of a lead on everybody else. And this is Pogacar. He's enjoyed himself. He can afford to do this. He's got 3.5 minutes as he's on the podium. Any general rider would not be able to hold his wheel, and he's been on the track for 40 k's, he's done 150 k's before this as well. It's just madness.
Ang tindikan cadence ni kadingayat ka din, na bago patukad pa patag. Parang ang kapal na yung bike niya.
That tactical play that you talked about was playing out. Tadej Pogacar was riding sector 13. He's off it now. He has just 2 sectors to go and 22.2 kilometers remaining. Coming on to the penultimate sector now, at the end of the brand new circuit in this race. He's back to Conle Pizza. I think we know how it's going to go, and it's going to be something that is going to sit there in the record books, in the history books, in the story of sports, in a relatively new race that already looks special and like a real classic. It's going to have a heroic performance.
Nag-crash yan nung nakaraan. Nauuna siya, tapos pagliko niya may gravel na konti. Na-overshoot niya nga. Talo siya nung nakaraan.
Well, here he is. He's approaching the final sector. Pogacar still looking good, still moving well.
I need to catch
still
that.
extending his lead. It ticks on to 5 minutes.
Lagi naman na siya mabakay. Dawa maplatan pa, magbalik siyang gulong.
For the second and final time of this adjusted Strade Bianche route.
Strade Bianche.
They've come to see their hero. They're here for the great entertainer.
I need to catch that.
Entertain them he has done. For almost half of this ride, it's been a solo ride. Pogacar's there, and every little bit of noise here is for him. It's over here that the road becomes smoother. The gravel is gone.
Wala man siyang kasama, no? Hanggang nag-parade lang siya mag-isa. Ayan, nakadikit si Paddy.
Every moment recorded for the memory, because Tadej Pogacar might never do anything like this again. That was unique. This is Pogacar, and there is nobody at all like him.
Ito yung tapos.
Ay,
Ayan! Pakapagiti. Boy. Solo again.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no.
On August the 15th, 2020, the cycling world saw one of the most devastating crashes in modern times, involving one of the most promising prospects in the sport, Remco Evenepoel. This is how it happened. Just before his crash, Remco had already established himself as an elite bike rider despite his young age. His rise to the top of the game was unlike anything we've seen before. In 2017, he was still the captain of Anderlecht's youth football team and Belgium's under-17 national team. Remco's relentless nature was widely recognised ever since joining the club's football academy at the age of 5. He seemed destined to become a football. However, at the start of the 2017-2018 season, things went wrong in the team for unclear reasons, and he had to settle for a place on the bench. For a teenager of his character, this new situation was hard to come to terms with. His dream to become a professional athlete was at stake. After many weeks of not starting for the team, the 17-year-old decided he had enough and switched to road cycling. To many people, this seemed like a rash decision, but to his close friends, it wasn't. Remco's father, Patrick Evenepoel, was actually a professional cyclist in the 90s. He passed down his love for cycling to his son, who was always known